Boy, I tell you what, YouTube does not like me lately. Hello, hello, and welcome everybody. Sorry about the little delay there. Get a few things set up here. Let's do summer hits of the 80s today on Spotify if you want to listen along. Today's affirmations: start where you are, use what you have, and do what you can. Start where you are, use what you have, do what you can. Excellent advice. Cruel Summer, Bananarama. There we go, we're all set up now, it looks like. We are working in Mystical Lands of Klynnadra, Autumn's Magic by Karen Myers. So far, we've done several pages in this book. It's a beautiful, cute book. We started off with Sunnyvale Acorn. Go away, fly, you're not invited. Again, fly, you're not invited. We started this on 5/27 of this year. Ancient Oaks Academy. There is a tutorial on how to do a background like this on my YouTube channel. Autumn Ridge Acres. Blazing Baron's Fireside, which we did do out by the campfire. It's a little bit too warm today to be out by the campfire. We have had a lot of heat and humidity this year, so we're inside by the fans today. And now we are on to, I realize I forgot to date those. I'm going to have to go back and date them. That one was on 6/5, but the other two I'll have to go back and date. There we go. If you didn't see, I just did a page in Mythomorphia. That is up on my community page. And if you have anything you'd like to show me, feel free to put it up on the community page. I'd love to see what you're working on. So, last week we're working left to right. We did this beautiful greenery here. Again, remember, we're working in autumn, so we don't need the bright greens of springtime. We did the house for Spot. We need to do his bone and his dog bowl yet. We did the beautiful greenery here. We did some mushrooms and we did some flowers. So let's quickly do his little dog bone here. We really don't need much of anything. Just to give it a little color, I'm going to sharpen a pencil now. It's just a little cool gray down here. Cool gray to give it a little color. There we go. Literally, that's all that needs. And let's give him a little blue dog bowl here. This is Indanthrene Blue. Very pretty through, very pretty blue, even though it's hard to say. In case you're wondering, I have been down with pneumonia. Right? Who would have thought at this time of year, pneumonia? Let's go up here to this flower here. I think we're going to continue on with the pinks and purples. That looks really pretty. Get another pencil sharpened here. Oops, that one doesn't need to be down there. It needs to be up here. Let me drop everything. Alright, gonna start with a little deco pink, I think. Hot pink. Some of my pencils are hard for me to read. And I don't have all the colors memorized. There's 150 in the Prismacolor set. I don't have all 150 either. When I bought my set, there was only, I think, 132. Either 120 or 132. So I am missing the newer colors, but that's all right. Some of the newer colors I'm missing. Not all of them. I'll get them one of these days. And just a little Imperial Violet today. They said the pneumonia was weather related. Apparently not a lot of people coming down with it this year because the hot humidity. We had a bunch of cold weather right before that. We're going to make this one purple. A little hot pink there. A little deco yellow in here for the centers. Well, hi, Disciple. How are you today? Coloring some flowers at the moment. Hot pink. Good, I'm glad to hear that. I am recovering. I'm on antibiotics for the pneumonia. And I seem to be doing better. Didn't even know I had it. Took him an x-ray to figure it out. So I'm not sure how long we'll color today, but hey, we'll go for a little while. Just means I need to take frequent breaks to get a drink. Deco Pink. I had a little bit of a cough, but really my main symptom was my heart was acting up. Isn't that weird? Thank you. Thank you. Me too. I got to go out this morning and pick some black raspberries and green beans. We have some green beans that came on already, so they're on cooking with some ham hocks. And put some potatoes in there, and that'll be dinner tonight. Yum, yum, yum. I love fresh green beans. Black raspberries are in the freezer. They'll be made into jelly once the weather cools off a little bit. Just a little bit of purple in here. That's an imperial violet. What are you up to today, disciple? Oh, there's the train. There we go. Something like that. And we'll do this one purple. Oh no, cold and rainy. That's yucky. What do you hope to do? What's your skill base? Let's find disciple a job. You're looking at my skill base. There, that's really pretty. We'll leave that like that. little canary yellow. We'll make the candle purple. The deco yellow over here. It is very warm here at the moment, like 80 degrees, maybe 85. A little bit of glow from inside the house. Oh, can't forget these windows. Business management. Oh, that's awesome. All right, everybody, if you need somebody to work for you, Disciple's looking for work. Get a hold of Disciple. Let's get that work experience going. I wish you the best of luck. I hope you find something that you enjoy. And make all the money in the world. You're looking at exactly what I enjoy. I am not making all the money in the world, but hey, I'm enjoying it anyway. They do still have me on a heart monitor anyway. That works. Let's see, did we get all those little flowers? Well, we've got some little teeny tiny ones around there and a little bit around here. I don't know what they are. We'll make them, we'll put a little yellow in them though. I know that's got to be stressful. That'll work. Oh, there's a little flower up here. Let's make this one hot pink. Karen's work is very detailed. She's got happiness everywhere in her work. That looks like we got them. I am listening to 80s music on Spotify today. Do you love me? Now these right here are a type of mushroom, like a shelf mushroom, I believe. I do. I enjoy it very much. I love coloring. I'm hoping on Friday, I'm going to be coloring in my own books again. We're going to start doing that weekly as well. I mean, what's the point in making your own books if you don't color them? I got a little distracted with some Kirby Roseannes and some Dr. Seuss and had a lot of fun with those. But this is to support Karen. I don't make any money from supporting Karen. I just love her work. So this is my fun time of the week. Just to sit down and color a little bit. So, I like a shelf mushroom color. Let's see. Might be a little orange in there. I use some cool gray just down here a little bit where I can reach it better. I do have patrons that support me monthly over on Patreon, and I appreciate all of you ever so much. Because that goes right back into the business to buy new supplies, new pencils, new whatevers. We're just going to put a little orange in here now. This is mineral orange. Oh, there. I like that. I'm going to sharpen that real quick. I got a new pencil sharpener. I love how it works. I think my other one, the blade was going dull. Of course, you're going to chip off. It's causing me some problems, so I got a new one. It was easier to get a new pencil sharpener than it was to replace the blade. I gotta pin that down, or else every time I take my hands off, the fan blows my pages away. There we go. Fun little mushrooms up there. What kind of music do you like to listen to, Disciple? There we go. Nice little fun mushroom up there. I think we're going to add in... We're going to do this one with a little yellowed orange. A little bit brighter. This is that mineral orange. I like that. I don't know who this fella is in here. Cute though. Alright. get out some browns here. Get these guys sharpened up. Alright, the colors that I picked up are chestnut, light umber, sienna brown, dark brown, and some chocolate. I'm really fond of this chocolate color. So let's start with that up here. I like that. Do this little sign real quick. Put a little silver on the screws, why not? Nope, here's not it. Little espresso. Cyndi Lauper. And girls just want to have fun. There we go. Just going to go in with this chocolate. Start coloring the tree. I'm not a heavy-handed colorist. Come in with some dark brown now. Not sure what that's supposed to be. Oh, almost looks like another window, so that's what we're going to do here. A little light lemon yellow there. Some light umber, maybe? Move my light a little bit. I like that. A little sienna brown. Come in with that espresso. Something like that. A little chestnut. I'm going to put this in some greenery. That's what that looks like to me, some greenery around there. Come in with that chocolate. There, I like that. Maybe a little espresso right here. A little dark brown. A little of that espresso. Pardon me. A little bit of that white umber. And we'll do this in burnt sienna. Well, here comes the train. Bye-bye, you are not invited. We'll give him some chartreuse eyes. Who knows what that is? Chestnut, maybe? Chocolate? Dark brown? Light umber? Espresso? There you go. Milk chocolate. A little bit of that sienna. Light umber. A little bit of chestnut. Uh-oh. Oh, scared me. Slipped right off of there. Oh well, we'll put it right back on. There we go. Come back here. Well, hi. Hi, Billy. How are you? I think Disciple might have stepped away. We're working on Bumble's Abode. We just did the top of this tree here. I like that. How's your day going, Hillbilly? I'll sharpen a pencil real quick. Thank you, thank you. I'm doing all right. I actually got to get out in the garden for a little bit earlier today. I was feeling up to it. I picked some black raspberries and some green beans. We're going to start with some chocolate down here. So the green beans are on to cook and the berries are in the freezer. Yeah, it was really nice. It wasn't too hot out. And we're going to come around here on this side here and do the same over here with some chocolate. I'm in love with this chocolate brown color. I think it's really pretty. It's not too terribly bad here today, heat-wise. Alright, I hope you have a good time flying the drones. Oh, rain this morning and now it's hot. Oh, I do not like that. Let's go with a little light umber. Maybe wait till a little bit later when it cools off, maybe. I think we're supposed to be down to 65 tonight. Thank you. Thank you. All right. I hope you have a good time. The Mystical Lands of Klynnadra by Karen E. Myers. That's this book. You can get it on Amazon. $9.99. I'm going to do some sienna brown here. I really like this book. I think she's done a wonderful job with it. Everything's hand-drawn. Come up here with that chestnut. I think Friday I'm going to start in my own books. If everything goes well. Come in with a little bit of that espresso. What is that crown by my name? I don't know. Let me see. I don't know, but you got 75 experience points. I don't know what that is. I have no idea. I have no, it doesn't explain it to me. I don't know, but I guess you're number one. I wish I knew. I'm going to have to look that up because I have no idea. That's the first time I've seen that. I was hoping you'd know. Yeah, maybe something like that. I like that. I haven't either. I don't know, but you're a crown and you're number one. I'm going to have to figure that out. Oh, sienna brown, I guess. It's nothing I've done because I don't have any, oopsies. I don't have anything special that I'm aware of set for my chat room. So I have no clue. Indicates engagement level. All right. That would make sense. Oh, yeah. I love Google. Let's use dark brown. Does that mean you are my #1 fan? I don't know. You have earned the most points by being the most interactive in chat. Ah, that's what that means, huh? Makes sense to me. That light umber. Well, the more you know, huh? Yes, you have 75 XP for chat. I don't know what it's good for, though. I don't know. I don't know. Now I'm going to have to look up and see what I'm supposed to do with that information. And I've never seen that before. Is that... I wonder if that's something new, or... I don't know. There's still a lot I've got to learn about this YouTube Live. And why do you not get it every time you type? Like, it just skipped one on you. So, I don't know. I'm going to have to look it up. A little espresso there. I think I might do this in green. A little green going around the door. I'm going to sharpen my pencil real quick. Yes. So like it just did it in the middle of, you know, you have all these and of course it's purple, which I know you like. I thought maybe it was something you did because it was purple. You know what I mean? Oh, well, that makes sense too. You already know you're the king, huh? Yeah, oh, I forgot. Purple is the color for royalty. You don't need YouTube to tell you. Oh, let's see here. Where are we? Oh, Mr. Fly, you are not invited. Go away. Little chestnut here. like that. A little espresso down here. A little dark brown. This is a really fun page. You are the king of your family, the tribal chief. That's right, that's right. I am not, I am the peasant, I am the peon, I am the worker bee. I'm the bottom of the pick. No, I'm not. I'm kidding. There we go. No one listens to me either. Oh, we need this. We need to do this little piece right here. You know, sometimes it's easier to look up at my TV screen because I've got it going up, you know, I've got my live going on my TV screen so I can see what you guys can see. Sometimes it's easier to look up there and see what I missed. We're going to do just a little light umber around the edges here. Because we're going to do a glow effect there. We're going to blend it in a little bit like that. All right. Whew. All right, set the pencils down. Thank you. I hope so. Fingers crossed. Speaking of fingers, wiggle your fingers. You see I gave our recolored spots bowl earlier in the bone. I got a nice bruise. Can you see my bruise? Yeah, it's from the hospital. I did not have a pleasant experience. That's from the, all the blood they took. Yeah. The other arm's not quite as bad. I mean, it's still got a little bit, but on my, oh, you can't see it. I can't get my arm up that high. Over here on my biceps, both my biceps are bruised too. So, I am bruised up one side and down the other from it. I'm going to take a quick break. I need to go check on the green beans real quick. If everybody could just hang tight and bear with me. Can't let the green beans burn. I will be right back. Everybody take a 5-minute break. Oh, what did I do with my shoes? Well, you know. Oh, the tattoo? Can you see it? That is from a painting I did. Dandelions. Of course, it makes more sense if I could turn it around. Me and my best friend have matching tattoos right there. I drew that. She said, I've got an appointment. I'm going to get this done. And I said, oh, yes, we have to. We talked about it for the longest time. And last year we finally did it. So she's got more of my artwork on it than I would ever have imagined. She's got another piece of mine on there too with hers. I'm behind. Thank you. Thank you. The title of the painting was One Breath, One Moment, One Step. And, you know, if you don't pause before you got to pause before you make a wish on a dandelion. And in life, if you don't stop and take a deep breath, a lot of times, you know, your anxiety is going to overwhelm. Or your depression, or your frustration, you'll get overwhelmed. And so it's a reminder to take a deep breath. That's what that is. Reminder to take a deep breath. I gotta get it up further. There we go. Oh, Mr. Ant, go away. All right, I'm gonna go check on the green beans. I will be right back. And since I can't figure out what I did with my shoes, I'm going to go barefoot. Yes. Breathe in. Breathe out. All right, I'll be right back. Well, I am glad I went in there. They did need more water. They are in simmering with some ham hocks. And after a bit, I'll put in potatoes. And that'll be a really nice meal. I also got a drink. Yes, it is. But that is one of my favorite meals in the universe, is fresh green beans and ham and potatoes. You just let it simmer. I don't add anything else to it. When it's done, if people want to add their own salt and pepper, they can. Of course, I like lots of pepper, and my mother does not, so. All right. Let's see. Get the music back on. Abracadabra. Does that mean lots of pepper? Or does that mean burned? You know, the longer I look at this, I think this might be some wisteria down here. Not gonna admit to either, huh? Let me see what I've got here. Either or both. I am an excellent cook. So, there's no disputing it. That's why I cook. Ooh. Had 2 Imperial Violets out. I don't need that, so we'll put the other one back in its box. How about we do this? Pepper mostly. I am a big pepper eater. Alright, we're going to come in with some Dahlia Purple. And a little Parma Violet. I think they discontinued Parma. They've discontinued a few colors that I have in my box. I thought Parma might have been one of them. But hey, we're going to use it anyway. We've got it, so we'll use it. Yeah, I think Parma's one that they discontinued and brought in lilac. They discontinued two of the purples and brought in two new ones. I like that. Pardon me. Pardon me. Been talking too much. I do have another tattoo on my shoulder blade that is a sunflower that I took a photo of. And then I have two tattoos. I have some ivy leaves and pansies. I didn't draw that one. And then I have a penguin. I didn't draw that one either. That is Playboy Penguin from Bugs Bunny. I think you'd like Parma. I think you would like that color. The other colors are close enough to the two that they retired. And I think they did it due to lack of pigments or something like that. I had to switch pigments. But as long as I have it, I'll use it. like that. I think that means that we need to make these red and purple, or dahlia purple and purple. Thank you. Thank you. A little imperial violet. There we go. A little something like that. Oh, wrong one. Sharpening a pencil. um, not usually. This is just a easygoing page. I don't know. Oh, sorry, sharpen a pencil. There we go. The part of it is I have colors picked out for the most part already. Sharpening a pencil. Moss green. Around the doorway here. And on this part, I don't have to really worry about any shading because Karen's got that all drawn in for us. I'd call this a partial grayscale. There we go. The green around there. Sharpening a pencil. A little kelp green. I don't know, we're going to call it mossy rocks. I don't know what they are. But in my world, they are little green bushes or mossy rocks or the like. Well, that moss green. In your coloring world, maybe they are rocks. Maybe they're flowers. I don't know. But mine look like that. Right? Because she's got so many of the dark lines already filled in. But it's not a traditional grayscale. I'm not sure what she calls it. Well, while we've got these two colors in our hand, sharpening a pencil. I'm definitely going to have to get a new one of these, though. This is green ochre. And I really like it. It's kind of a brown-green color. Pardon me, one moment. All right, flies, we're going to have a talk. I know I've got paint drying, but I refilled my palette, my watercolor palettes today. My watercolor palettes. And I'm letting them dry. And the flies are attracted to it for whatever reason. So. Go. You're not invited. Alright. Oops. I think we're going to color these with the green ochre too. With the green ochre. And a little bit of that moss. There, I like that. Ha ha ha, the fly was checking out stuff. I believe it. Believe it or not, colored pencils do have a scent to them, and I think they're partially attracted to that. Alright, let me see here. Sharpening a pencil. Make this a little olive green. And that's the thing is I've got the fans running. You'd think that it'd blow them away, but no. Didn't bother this one. See, we're supposed to have an understanding. It will leave me alone, and I will let it live. I'm talking about a fly. Ooh, 100 XP. All right. Woohoo. All right. Look at that moss. I'm sorry, that was olive, not moss. This one's moss. Toss in a little bit of that kelp for variety. Walk like an Egyptian. Oh, hey, oh. I so wish I could sing. I'm a terrible singer, but I like to do it anyway. I wish I could have background music. Wish I could let you all listen to what I'm listening to. Toss in a bit of this olive. Right? That'd be nice. I'd even gladly, play YouTube music in the background. I think that should be allowed. I think if you find it on YouTube, it ought to be on your allowable list. Oh, this is just a little kelp. Right, right. That's what I don't understand. If it's on YouTube and it's obvious that it's on YouTube, yeah. Well, that green ochre down here now. I don't understand it all. But hey, I try to follow the rules. Pardon me. That looks all right. Shut your fingers. Get a drink. Is that Tiffany? I think we're alone now. I think that's who sang that. All right, we're going to bring in my ever favorite black grape. Sharpen it. Sharpening the pencil. There we go. Tommy James and the Shondells. Is that who sang that? Well, this version is Tiffany. I'm listening to 80s music. Ah, yes. The original was when? Oh, 1967. Tiffany in 1988. I remember the original. Alright. Just a few little shadows here and there. I think we're going to do the red first. Sharpening a pencil. Gonna have to empty my sharpener soon. And it's just a little handheld sharpener. Runs on 2 AA batteries. I don't even know. Let's see, what brand is it? I don't know, it doesn't say. Generic no-name brand. I like those little handheld sharpeners. This is just that black grape. The Carl Custom 2000. Hand crank. Is that the one that's got the different size holes in it? That's one thing I don't have right now. I can't find mine. The one that holds my bigger pencils. Ah, nope. One. A little warm gray. I have some pencils I can't currently sharpen unless I use an X-Acto knife, so. But I don't use them that often, so I haven't justified looking for it yet. Oh, I like this song. I want to break free. All right, cool. I look forward to that. I love Queen. One of my, oh, go away. One of my favorite groups. They put out some excellent music. All right. There we go. Yeah, they're really good. Well, we're really good. We'll give the sunshine some red lips. Go away. Go away. All right. Gonna get turquoise eyelids. A little sienna brown for the eyebrows. Because why not? A little yellow ochre. Lie, I'm telling you, go away. A little dancing in the dark. I think that's kind of dangerous, though. Ha ha ha. A little bit of goldenrod. Oops. Pencil down, pencil down. Where'd it go? Well, I don't know where I dropped it. I'll figure it out when I go to look for it. I don't even know which one it was. I do that a lot, though. Alright. A little orange. A little of that red. That's permanent red. I am forever dropping pencils, but not as often as I used to. Right after my accident, I dropped them all the time, every time I picked one up. And let me see here. We'll go with some canary. Yes, yes, classic rock. That makes sense. Yeah, I've got my headset on. I cannot do earbuds, but I can do a headset. Little canary yellow. Knocked them off your table. Yeah, that's what I just did. And oh, there it is. Espresso tried to make an escape. Can't have that now. For the summer, though, I am outside. Well, I'm outside year round. But it gets warm enough in here that it starts melting the cores together. On those 105 days, I was practically working with melted pencils. They were very, very soft. I almost always listen to music or watch YouTube videos of my friends when I'm working. So yes, I'm the one, if nobody's currently live streaming, I'll pull up somebody's past live stream and watch it. I'm the weird one. Mom has a TV in her kitchen, and she likes me to put up my videos for her to watch in the kitchen. So I put mine on for her. There we go. Happy little sunshine. I have knocked more earbuds off my ears. I've got like 4 flies now. I think it's the paint. But I can't close up the paint because it needs to dry first. My mother is 78. So is my father. He was born in October and she was born in December. But they joke around because she didn't go to kindergarten, so she graduated school before him. Hi, Karen. How are you today? Of course I am. We are doing Bumble's Abode. Thank you. Thank you. Everybody, this is Karen Myers. Karen, this is my friend Hawaiian Hillbilly. I think he's the only one in the chat at the moment. Karen is who drew the beautiful book that we're working in today. I've got a fly bothering me. I wanted to ask you, hey, I can ask you now that you're here. Is this wisteria? If not, it's wisteria now. Good, I'm glad to hear that. I wasn't quite sure what it was. Maybe it's grapes. I don't know. I made it wisteria, though. Works for you. All right. Go away, Mr. Fly. You're not invited. Oh, let's do... I think we're going to wait and do Bumble last. So let's get out some grays to do the stone. Let's start with a little cool gray. 70, I think, is what this one is. How is your day going, Karen? Oh, well, hi, Duke. What's for lunch today? We were just talking about rock and roll and what we like to listen to when we're live streaming. Go away, Fly. Please don't say fresh bluegill. Please don't say fresh bluegill again. That one day you literally made me drool, Duke. Spaghetti and green beans. Nice combination. I've got green beans fresh from the garden on to cook right now. I picked them this morning. They're in with some ham hocks. I'm going to throw some potatoes in here with them in a little bit. Well, Karen, if you're like me, after a while, you forget what you've drawn. Did you draw this? Oh, I don't know, probably. Looks like my style. I've forgotten some of the stuff I've drawn. All right. Bring in a little bit of that green ochre and dirty up the path a little bit. Friday, I'm going to start coloring in my own books, Karen. Figure I need to get back to it. I am glad. Oh, you got to go swimming. Oh, nice. Very nice. I do too. It just, you do so many and it you know, at one point in time I had over 3,000 sunflower photographs. in my repertoire, and I had uploaded some of them to an online library. This was years ago. And people would ask, go into the library and look at show me a picture and say, I think this is yours. I don't know, is it in the library? Okay, then I took it. I don't remember. I can't keep them straight. Here is the paint. Those are my palettes, and that's what the flies are attracted to today. I filled it up with some fresh paint because I needed some yellow, and the flies are just buzzing around it like crazy. But I can't shut them yet because they're not quite dry enough. So, alright, let's finish this up real quick. Well, periwinkle. Ooh, what's this song? Can't remember the name of it. Oh, Rosanna by Toto. All I want to do in the middle of the evening is hold you tight. I will not be singing. I don't want the copyright strike. Listening to 80s on Spotify, 80s music on Spotify. I am not sponsored by Spotify, by the way. I do have a Pandora account too, but I like the variety of Spotify. Easier to tell it what mood I'm in and have it deliver up songs for me. All right, Karen, I appreciate you stopping by. I hope you have a beautiful day. Almost done with this picture. I'll post a picture up on my community page when I'm done with it. Might be able to get it done today yet. I wasn't planning on being here this long, but hey. Gosh darn it. All I'm doing, Heart, is sitting here. Ugh. I'm not done being sick yet. Apparently. They got me on the heart monitor. And every time it acts up, I gotta push the button. I have not explored any on Amazon Music. Although I do pay for Prime. In that part of Prime, Hillbilly? Yeah. I have not explored that. No, I did explore. I've got a Fire Stick, and it's got games on it. And that's how I found out accidentally about Farming Simulator. I was going through one night looking for free games, and it had FS16 on there. I thought, alright. Plugged in my PS4 controller, started playing with it for a little bit, decided I really liked it, and went looking for videos on how to do something. And the next thing I knew, an advertisement for FS25 came up. And since my birthday was coming up, I decided to get it for myself for my birthday. I don't like that. I like that better. Oh, another one bites the dust. All right, music break. When I think of Queen, I think of Fat Bottom Girls. Wasn't that Queen? Gosh, now we're going to have to go look. 99.9999999% sure. Yes. I always verify. Alright, now we are down to Bumble. Hey. A little bit of turquoise there, why not? All right. A little bit of canary. Let me sharpen this. I'm going to sharpen a pencil real quick. Uh-oh. I really got to empty that now. It grabbed it a little bit. Queen made so many good songs. They just did. Sharpening a pencil. I don't know. We're going to do it like this. Little espresso. Uh-oh. I shouldn't have done that. Oh well, it'll be alright. Tiny little spaces. Sharpening pencil. It's a little cool gray. Wow. 90, cool gray 90. All right. Y'all are in my way. I tend to work left to right. You hadn't guessed. Glory days. Correct, correct. That way I'm not dragging my hand across what I've already colored. I generally work left to right. And I tend to put the pencils I've used over here. That way, if I want to go back and grab one real quick, it's in the used pile over here. Does that make sense? Little black grape. But we're almost finished now. Right? Well, this is basically my table, you know. Um, and then I have more pencils up over here. I have more pencils back there. Uh, I've got a whole bunch of little drawing implements on this one. Some brushes. Right? And you'll find the more you color, the more you have favorite colors. Well, periwinkle, by the way. It's very light. I do just so I can keep them straight because I don't have the colors. Go away, why? I don't have my colors memorized. There we go. Now, what about the background? I'm not putting in a background today. Go away, fly. But I think we're going to call that done. Maybe one of these days I'll go back through and put in backgrounds, but not today. No! They are not my favorite to do. Not at all. I know it'd make it look so much better, yada, yada, yada. Let's look at next week's picture, huh? They're just not my favorite. I mean, I can throw some blue in there. You know, I could throw a sunset even in there if I wanted to. You know, I could do those things. But it's not fun for me. It's rather boring. You know, if I really wanted to, I could import it into my graphics program and color it in the background that way too. You can't do a sunset. All right. We're gonna do a sunset one of these days then, teach you how to do it. They're fun. I mean, they are fun, but I had fun coloring this, you know, with all the purple and the wisteria and the beautiful. This is my favorite part right here of this piece. Is that leaf right there, or greenery, whatever you want to call it. I like the way that turned out, really do. All right, next week. Whoa! Looky here. Camp Equinox? Pardon me. That is what we will be doing next week. Right? This will be fun. This has got a lot to it, but it'll be fun. Of course, it's got a sunflower on it. Gotta love that. What do they used to call these? Gypsy wagons? That'll be fun. I've got the pumpkins and the stump and the leaf. And obviously some blue sky going on here because we've got some nice fluffy clouds up there. Maybe next week we'll do a background. There's not much to that one, so maybe we'll do that next week. There's a lot to that. The great thing about Karen's books, though, is if you mess one up, she's got duplicates in the back. You can try again. There's the one that we did today, Bumble's Abode. Thank you. Thank you. I just have fun with it. So maybe, you know, next time I want to do it with some orange flowers or a purple tree or whatever. Can do it all over again. Oh, we need to date it. We need to date it. We skipped day 2 of the pages. Today is 7/1. We're going to write it on the stone right here. There we go. Yes, you can totally experiment with them doing different colors. If you want. I like that about this book, though. I like that a lot. Well, if you really want to know, you can go back and look at your live streams and figure it out. That's what I'm going to do on the 2 that I forgot to date. This was fun, though. This was a lot of fun. I do like the wisteria. I like the little orange mushrooms, a little touch of orange up there. Maybe that's Spot up in the tree. I don't know. I don't know who Spot is. Put people's names in them? Yeah. Go away. Thank you. Thank you. It was a lot of fun. And if you notice, I just repeat a lot of colors to bring it color harmony. You know, we've got the purple down here, and then we've got the purple up here. Got the purple gems and the purple. Guess I was in a purple mood for this one. I learned that a long time ago. If you want to bring everything together in a page, oh, I marked over there. Wasn't that nice of me? Repeat your colors. You know, we really only use a handful of pencils, but we use them in different proportions. So, next week we will work on Camp Equinox. That'll be a lot of fun. We got a lot of greens in here. We'll get some orange and red on the oak leaf and some yellow on the oak leaf there. Get the sunflowers in here, get some pumpkins going. That'll be a lot of fun. But I think for now we're going to call it a day. I appreciate everybody that stopped by today. I hope y'all have a beautiful day. Oh, here, let's if you missed it, there's the Mythomorphia spread. Oh, hi, Biker Mouse. Have a great day. There's the Mythomorphia piece that I finished this week. Watercolor and colored pencil. And then my Dr. Seuss piece that I finished up. That I did with Sherry and Hillbilly. Not that one. There's my fishies. That was a lot of fun. Anyway, Karen's book is available on Amazon, $9.99. If you want to pick it up and follow along, I'd love it. There we go. Until next week, guys, I hope you have a beautiful week. Anybody who wants to stop by at 9 o'clock in the morning, see Hawaiian Hillbilly. He'll be hosting a coloring chat in the morning. I will probably be on Friday again. And we'll be coloring some sunflowers out of one of my books. So I hope to see you there for some really pretty coloring. And until then, I will catch everyone on the flip side. Have a beautiful day, everyone.